Struck by sunlight, the sprawling chateau was a blinding rose-hued white. It reminded Lady Blythe Hedley of home, of her family's Northumbrian castle with its pink-carled walls, a pearl in an emerald-green meadow. Tipping her straw hat slightly forward, Blythe glanced up at the royal apartments and terraces on the second floor before turning toward the River Seine and the chateau's famous gardens. Her companions walked ahead of her. Were they finally tired of flirting with the officers of the Gardes du Corps who stood watch? Only Lady Catherine Stuart tarried, linking arms with her old friend before continuing down the gravel path, their maids following at a discreet distance. "How fetching you look in your pale green gown, La Belle Hedley, akin to a stalk of celery," Catherine teased, knowing Blythe didn't give a fig for fashion, and lamented her height, exceeding most of the court's gallants. "And though you may roll your eyes at me for saying so, there's no doubt you are the best-dressed woman here and have set French society afire." "'Tis not my fashion sense, but my mother's reputation that has done so. I would rather spend it all on books than silks and ribbons," Blythe replied, but her dear father wouldn't let her. The Duke was far more matrimonially minded than she, and given she lacked any outward beauty save her garments, fashion was her one asset. "You are unquestionably à la mode." Catherine openly admired Blythe's flawless coiffure, styled into pale coils over one bare shoulder and adorned with beribboned rosettes. "I've heard the Duchess d'Orleans covets your hairdresser, while Mary of Modena covets your gems." Her hazel eyes slid to the choker of sapphires around Blythe's throat, and the ones set in silver and pearl adorning her ears. "Not paste gems, but true brilliants. I suppose they were your mother's, such a blinding, bewitching blue." Blythe touched an earring absently. "But how ridiculous I feel in red heels." She looked down at her new slippers in bemusement before reaching into her pocket. With a practiced snap of her wrist, she unfurled a painted fan encrusted with tiny precious stones, a gift from Catherine's aunt, Lady of the Queen's bedchamber. Blythe tallied how many days she'd been exiled to visiting France. 63? She and Catherine strolled with no apparent aim beneath the strengthening spring sun, their hooped, colourful skirts swaying in the breeze. "We've walked these paths for weeks now." The lament in Catherine's tone was telling. "And not one glimpse of my kindred, the ousted prince."